Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Teen Wolf. So I am finally back with my Teen Wolf reviews. I know last week I missed one. I was planning on doing the review, but then ended up becoming too late, so I was just like, alright, I guess I'll skip one review, and then of course do the next review and all the other Teen Wolf reviews. But what happened with this episode? We get to see, honestly, a lot happen. The introduction of the Desert Wolf, Hayden and Liam being captured by the Dread Doctors, and Scott and the gang trying to figure out a way to save them. And of course, there's the other plot of someone stealing the bodies. Now the audience knows it is Parrish, but it seems now finally Lydia and Stiles figure out, yeah, it is Parrish. What do we do about this? Of course, do we trust Theo? We don't know in this episode. And then Kira also discovering what the hell's happening with her. Why she feels different, and she leaves off with her parents, and Scott's really upset and says, this is all my fault. Which I feel like is an even greater metaphor of, hey, you know what? We do go and distance ourselves in senior year of high school, and everyone feels like it's their fault. So I think that's a greater metaphor of teenage angst in this episode. But I really enjoyed this. I thought this had really great pacing. Of course, really dark. This whole season's really dark. Teen Wolf in general is really dark. People wouldn't think that because of the name, but it's a very, very dark show. Has a lot more horror elements this season, which I'm really enjoying. And I thought they had a lot of meat in this episode. Seeing the Desert Wolf and seeing that the Desert Wolf wants to kill her daughter. Not saying, oh, you know, I want to see my daughter just because, like, oh, well, if I find out she's alive, I'm gonna kill her. So Malia better watch her back. There's a lot of moments in this episode where you're like, well, that person has to watch their back. Is this person lying? I have no idea. Because you have Theo, who you have no idea if you're gonna trust him or not. Is he playing people? Is he being manipulated? Who the hell knows? And of course he's trying to gain the trust of the pack, but there's still this thing where you're like, I can't trust you, Theo. I feel like even Scott's noticing that. It's like, hey, I still can't trust you. And he's definitely noticing that, the way he looked at him when Theo was hugging everybody. Another thing I really liked about this episode is Hayden. I really like her character a lot this season. I think she was introduced well, and I'm really fearful that she's gonna die because, you know, of course there's some allusions here in this episode that she is a failed experiment, also just like all the other people, but maybe, who knows, maybe she's the one that is right, and maybe that's why they're concentrating so much on her character. And of course she's Liam's love interest, which I really like. I think they're a really cute couple, and I love Liam this season. I think they really made him this cute, adorable character, but with a lot of depth also. So been enjoying him and his relationship with Hayden, which is very much a parallel of Scott and Allison's blossoming relationship in like season 1, season 2. So it definitely gives you a throwback of that. But yeah, really, really good episode, which like I said, with a lot of meat. I feel like the past couple episodes, they've all been good, but the pacing has been a little off. I feel like there's been some slower parts, but here you definitely get a lot. And I feel like we're finally moving forward into the plot. At least going more face-to-face with the Dread Doctors, and of course this inner angst of everyone not trusting each other. So I'm upset that Kira's gone. I don't think she'll be gone for long, but there's a lot to explore. The next trailer looks great. It seems like Lydia's going to be in more of the episode, which is good, because I feel like in the past couple episodes we haven't seen enough Lydia. She's kind of been on the sidelines. Hopefully we'll see her fight and get those Banshee powers that we saw in the beginning of the season, but it looks really good next episode, and we're almost to the end, which is sad, but also exciting because I want to see what happens next and see what happens in the end of this arc. But let me know in the comments below, what did you think about tonight's episode? Where do you think the show's going to go? Do you trust Theo? Do you trust anyone on this show? Let me know. Of course, I'll have a review for Teen Wolf next week, and again, sorry I didn't have one for last week. So this is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter, and don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.